Welcome. I am going to be teaching a Barre fitness class, and I am teaching from Eastern Washington, so I hope everything goes okay with my video this morning. This is kind of an experiment for me, but I've actually been doing a lot of Barre myself at home, so hopefully you can enjoy this class and get something out of it. One of the things I like about Barre is similar to yoga. It's very calm and relaxing, but because it's kind of if yoga and Pilates and ballet had a baby, it would be Barre. So I'm going to start out with with a little bit of a warm up, and then we'll stretch. So first, I'm trying to get myself in the camera here. Let's start out by just lifting up one leg and then the other. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Just getting a little bit warmed up before we stretch. Nice, good breaths. This is really good for warming up your legs and your buns and also your core. All right, let's bring the legs wide. We're going to stretch up and over to one side. And then up and over to the other side. And now bring your arms behind you. This is a great place for all if you can't quite reach, to just kind of open up through the shoulders. Or if you can get your hands there, you can just open up this way. All right, bringing my arms out wide, I'm going to continue to warm up by reaching to one side and reaching to the other. Those side muscles lift and lower here. And let's get the other side. Just a little bit of a dynamic warm up before we start our slower, stretchier moves. 8, let's go to 10, 9, and 10. All right, coming down on your mat, let's stretch a little bit. Bring this down so you can see me a little better. So let's bring our toes out, heels in. This is called first position in ballet. And we're going to bring one arm forward first, and then gently reach down towards that foot. Just a gentle stretch here. And then let's lift up again, and down, and open, and down. Lift up and open, and down. All right, let's do the other side. So back to first position, other toe out, and bending the back knee, leaned forward, toe towards the toe. Open, and down again. Lift up, inhale, open, and down. and up, open, and down. Up, open, and let's bring both feet in. We're going to bring both feet parallel and come all the way down, folding forward. Just gently open up through the backs of the legs. Turn from side to side. Not a little bit here. And slowly roll up, shrug the shoulders and open. We're going to open the hands here. Open the feet wide. And let's do some second position pliés. So toes out and knees are out. Pull the belly in and tuck your tail, and you're going to gently come down and sweep, and then come back up. Sweep down and up. And let's change the arms a little bit. So we're going to bring them in and open, close, and open. Going to 10, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's just hold it here. Open the arms. And gently step into first position. Bring your arms up. And let's come into a demi-plie here. So lower down and lift, lower and lift. And hold the arms out, stay in plie, and we're just going to pulse it here. And let's do little circles with the arms, straightening the leg. We're going to point one toe out and then bring it in. So point, tendu, and then bring it in. Little circles with the arms. Brush out, brush in. I'm going to get off my mat here. Actually, it's easier to brush just on the floor. And let's tendu down, stretch, sweep up, and bring that back in. Let me scooch this back. And now other leg out, and we're going to circle the other way. Out and in. and in. And you can use light weights here, 1 to 2 pounds. I wouldn't go more than 2 pounds for this, just because we're really engaging with those small muscles. Just a few more on this side. And bring the arms in, lift up. Let's do a demi-plie here. And now releve up onto the heels and lower down. Lower. Lift, a little bit of balance here. Lower. And lift. And let's speed it up just a little. Keep that tail tucked and that tummy pulled in. And now let's kind of reverse it here. So we're going to lift up down here at the bottom and then sweep up and bring the hands down. Lower, lift the heels, sweep up and bring the hands down. Lower, lift up with the heels, sweep up and down. And you can probably tell I'm not a dancer, but I really enjoy ballet. And last one, lift up the heels, lift up, balance, bring your hands down. Oops. And let's just stretch out the front of the feet. Point one foot toe forward and tendu. Up and open. And other side. Tendu forward and slowly come down and up and open. Heels out, toes in. And we're going to do some more plies. Lower, close, open. Lower, open. We're going to add some releve to these too. We'll just do a few more like this. All right, now let's lower down and we're going to come up onto the balls of the feet. I'm going to bring my heels in a little more. Balance, lower and down, up, down, lift, down, lift, down, lift. Keep going. And let's balance here, lifting up the heels and lower down. And now we're going to lower down, holding the hands here, lift up one heel and then the other. Lift, one heel and then lower. All right, now let's lift both heels up, balance. pull the belly in and breathe. And lower down. Bring the heels in, arms out, and let's point one toe out, and we're gonna lift and lower here. Just tapping that toe down and lifting it up. And if you need something to balance on, you can take a chair and use that to help. Let's bring this foot to the side. And again, you can grab onto a chair or to the wall if you need. And we're going to lift up to the side and lower. And if you want to bring your hands to your hips also, you can. "13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and let's go to the back. I'm going to bring my arms to my sides now, behind me. Lift and lower here. You can also have your arms in front of you if you prefer. Just lifting and lowering here. Oops, let me come back so you can see my face. All right, let's take a little plie in the middle. I'm just going to be in 6th position here. And then I'm going to get the other side. So bringing the other toe out, 1st position here. Let's lift and lower to 20. And to the side, and lift and lower. I'm a little more unsteady on this side, so I'm going to use a chair to help me here. And now to the front. I'm going to bring my arms in front of me this time and lift and lower. Oops, I'm going to use my bar here. Let's plie, and we're going to come all the way down, and come back up, and open. All right, let's do rond de jambes on the first side. That means around with the leg. So point the toe forward to the front, and we're going to open all the way to the back, come through first, up, open, coming through first, and around. And I think it really helps here to have something to hold on to. Standing leg is straight. And let's do the other side now. Chair to the other side. Same thing. Come forward and up and around and back. Through first position. Up, around, over, and back. Last one, let's come into kind of like third position here. One leg is crossed in front of the other. Actually, I'm going to step back with the back leg and just come to the ball of my foot. And I'm going to do some curtsying lunges here. So arm out, and we're going to lower down and lift. I'm going to go to 15, 13, 14, 15. And let's bring that arm up and come onto demi point. Maybe try balancing here. And release. And now I'm going to come into coupe, which is where you point the toe. So lifting the arm up and down, up, down, lift and lower. Just bringing that leg up to the side and bringing that arm up. You can also have your arm right by your side if you prefer. I'm going to do a port of bras forward before switch my chair over to the other side and do the same thing with the other leg. Stepping behind, I'm on the ball of the back foot, the front foot's at an angle. Let me come back a little bit so you can see me better. And I'm going to come up and down, lower and lift. Keeping that tail tucked and really as open as you can through the chest. And I lost count, so I think we're at 15 here. And let's come up onto releve here on dummy point and try to balance. As you can see, is a challenge for me. And lower. Okay, now I'm gonna come into coupe with this back leg. So I'm just gonna tap it down and just floating the arm up and down. And 15, and release. I'm going to port a bra down, just stretching out here, and come back up. I'm going to bring this chair a little bit forward, and now I'm going to take the back foot pointed behind me. I have my arm forward, and I'm just going to slide, oops, let me move this mat a little bit. I'm going to slide back front leg. Just sliding to the back. And now let's try to the side. Bring that foot to first, off to the side, and now plie to the side. Plie tendu here. Tendu just means to stretch. 8, going to 10, 9, and 10. All right, let's bring that to the front, arm to the front. And we're just gonna lower here. Just sliding that foot forward. 8, 9, and 10. Bringing that foot back to first, plie, and then I'm going to get the other side. So bringing that foot to the back first. I'm going to bring my arm to the side here. And just bring it forward and back. Whoops, just going to come forward a little bit here. Just sliding here. Sliding that front foot back. Knee is going to bend right over the front toe. 9 and 10. All right, let's bring it out to the side. Come back a little bit here. And lower and lift. All right, and coming and tendu forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring that foot in. And now we're going to do more of a full body movement. Switch legs. Bring the chair over to this side. And what I'm going to do is keep this toe back, plie forward, and then lift up, and the back leg is bent. Okay, this is called attitude. So we're going to drop down and up. 2, tap that leg and lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's hold that leg in attitude, and we're going to plie with this leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's switch sides. So coming over to the other side, bringing that toe back. I'm gonna sweep down and then lift up. Lower, lift, tap, and lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. And now let's plie from this attitude position, bending that standing leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, release here. Let's take a little stretch. Move forward. And let's get the other side. Stretch forward. And let's stretch up and over. And then we're going to get the core a little bit. We'll continue with the leg a bit more. And then we'll get into the core. All right, so coming down onto my mat, I'm going to do some upside down plies. This is one of my favorite exercises for toning the inner thighs. So come down onto. You can have your hands or a cushion underneath your hips if you need to. Coming into first position, heels and toes out. We're going to bend just a little bit here. This isn't a big movement. You don't want to come all the way down. And then straighten. We're going to get a 20. You should be feeling this in your inner thighs. Thirteen, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, I'm gonna bring my arms back and we're just gonna bend one leg, both legs are, we're gonna lower one leg down and then lift it up. Lower down, and lift, low, and lift. Really pulling that tummy in. Going to 20. That's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And now keeping those knees a little bit bent, I'm just going to curl up a little. 2, 3, and I'm not pulling on the neck. My hands are just there to guide me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, give your knees a little hug. We'll take a little break here. And now we're gonna work on the lower abdominals a little more. I like to have underneath my hips here. Bring my legs up. You're just gonna lift up a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, release those hands. And we're gonna work a little bit more of the waist, coming up to the side, and kind of work the triceps a little bit here too. So you're gonna lean forward, stretch up and over, lower, and then come up and over to the other side. And lower down, and up and over. Lower, and then up and over. Lower, keep going. I think I'm on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then this last one, let's just work this tricep a little bit, lowering and lifting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's swing the legs around. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So over and bend. Over to the other side. And bend. And up and over. And let's lift and lower here. I think I went over 10. Sorry about that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, turning to the side on your mat. I think I'm going to need to get a little further from the wall here. Keeping the legs slightly bent, you're going to lean back and we're just pulse here a little bit. Really pulling that belly in. You can keep the knees bent if you like, or straighten them up and over. Little stretch here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come back and up, lower, lift. You can have those knees bent if it's easier for you. last one. Let's bring those legs up and we're gonna turn to